Hey y'all, what's good? It's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for you guys. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into a reading for Divine Collective and see what's popping off with y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our synchronicities. If I can get my fingers together here. Okay. Spirit, what does Divine Collective need to know today? What does Divine Collective need to know today? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Two more. 1, 2. Y'all, my back hurt. I just came from doing 5 people. My back hurts like a motherfucker. Oh! Somebody to come and crack me. Come crack this back, baby. Spirit, what synchronicities do we have? I'm a little delirious too. I think I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Spirit, what synchronicities do we have for Divine Collective? So we have 1122 coming out here. 1122, great shift. It says, first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions here. So somebody here, you're going maybe through some form of growth here, right? This can be personal growth, spiritual growth. Okay, this can even have something to do with relationships as well too. But it seems like to me you're manifesting some sort of goals here, or you're working on something, okay? I do kind of feel like maybe whatever has happened most recently in the past, there has also had to been maybe some sort of mind shift change here, okay? Because the Spirit is telling you to first focus on the positive changes, right? Maybe you could feel like you have been moving, but the effort has seemed slow, or some sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting here. But it's like Spirit wants you to know that you're right where you need to be. I feel like patience is kind of playing a part here. I just saw 2:26 on the clock. I don't know if that holds, significance for someone. But I feel like there's some form of patience that's needed. But it's like you're doing the right thing. What else here, Spirit? Maybe it's like you're just getting started doing something. Yeah, confirmation. I have 12-12 persistence coming out here. 12-12 persistence. So you're going to have to be persistent, consistent here with something. It says, oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Okay? So, of course, this could have to do with anything, right? This could be love. This can be finances. This could be pretty much anything. But obviously, there is something going on with the card here mentioning epic romance could be in the cards for you. Okay? So maybe somebody here, you could be recovering from a heartbreak as well too. Okay, maybe you do feel like, because it even says shift here at the top of the persistence card. So yeah, you have gone through some sort of major shift here. It all feels very new to you, I feel like. So you're just trying to like figure things out. And heavy on the 1s and the 2s. You could be seeing heavy 1s and 2s here. What else, Spirit? Oh my God, y'all. Look at this. 12-21. It's only 1s and 2s here. Only 1s and 2s. This is freaky. So it says 12-21, taking initiative. Work with what you have, exactly, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. But I do like this energy, though, because it feels like to me something that you guys have turned around most recently. And it feels like something is actually working in your favor in a positive manner, okay? But it seems like to me maybe it's taking you some time to kind of get on this this frequency, if you will. But I feel like maybe whatever doubts you're feeling or worries you're feeling, or I don't know why I heard, am I gonna do the same thing I did before. Like maybe somebody, you could be worried that you're going to do the same thing that you did before or something. But it seems like to me, as long as you keep your vibes high, right? And you continue taking initiative, I feel like you'll be just fine. And then I feel like, again, it's so funny to me, on TikTok this week, we were talking about duality as well too, right? And even in moments where maybe your vibes aren't as high, as long as they're authentic fucking vibes, you know, release them, let them go, and keep it pushing. But I do feel like this energy feels good to me, though. What's at the bottom? Yeah, look at this. I have 0330 lucky shirt. So you could be feeling kind of like lucky right now, but I don't think it's a matter of luck. I think it's just a matter of you're doing the work. And maybe you making this decision most recently is just new for you in general. Right? Maybe you're not used to choosing yourself, or maybe you're not used to shooting for your dreams here, or living out your purpose, or it could feel like something like that. And not even that I feel like prior to it, you were operating in a manner in which you were doing harm to other people or anything like that. But I just don't think that maybe you were there yet, or maybe you felt like you were equipped yet. Damn, I got some mosquito bites. Or, yeah, but I do. I want to take one more and see here. I have quadruple twos coming out here as well. Feminine forces. Yeah, so again, whether you're masculine energy, feminine energy, right? We're composed of both of these energies. But I feel like just in general, you're probably more open right now. That's what it feels like to me. Or you're receiving here. It says you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. Okay? So I kind of feel like for some of you guys, there could be something, and look at that. That's a lot of twos there too. But you know what is funny to me though? We literally have 0, 1, 2, 3 here, right? 0, 3, 3, 0, and then all these ones and twos. So you know what I feel like it is too? I do. I feel like that's confirmation. I feel like you feel like maybe you took one step forward, 2 steps back, 1 step, 2, That's what you feel like. And maybe what had most recently happened too, maybe could have felt like a rock bottom, or you felt like you lost it all, or some sort of vibe that I feel like that I'm getting here. But it seems like to me, Spirit has uplifted you, and you're in a situation where you're about to receive. And who knows, this could be a person, right? This could be financially. To be honest, I kind of feel like somebody here, you just needed, just in general, is what something feels like to me. And I almost kind of want to say it feels like to me someone you may have been down for a period of time, or some sort of vibe like that. Like something was definitely pulling at your energy here, is what it feels like to me. Okay? Let's go ahead and start pulling some cards and see what Spirit has for you. What do we want to start with here, Spirit? What's going on with Divine Collective? Let's do Hearts Hidden and see. What has happened? What has going on, honey? Spirit, what is going on with Divine Collective? What is going on with Divine Collective? They've had a great shift here most recently. Okay. They feel like they've kind of been going in and out, in and out, in and out. But it seems like to me something is about keeping your consistency so that you can manifest what this is that, you know, it seems like you want. So let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Let's do 2 more. 1. Yeah. And then 2. Alright, Spirit, what does Divine Collective need to know? What's going on with them? I have hoping coming out here. Hoping, yeah. Expecting, faith, manifesting. We were just talking about this. Confirmation. So I do. I kind of feel like your energy overall is just in a better energy. It feels like to me, I don't know why I just heard the word recycle. I don't know, somebody you care about the environment or some sort of vibe like that. But it feels like to me you don't want to recycle some sort of experience here. But maybe you did in the past or some sort of shit that I feel like is going on here. But it seems like to me somebody is pushing towards something that's better for them. Right? We have sunflowers in the background here, right? The sun represents happiness. So I feel like somebody here, you are choosing your happiness. I do. I feel like there's maybe some form of like sadness surrounding something of your most recent past here or something. What else here, Spirit? I have intimacy coming out here. Ooh. So you know what it's giving me the vibe of? It's giving me two things here. Spirit was talking about how there was a relationship here as well too. Okay? So I do kind of feel like in your most recent past here, you were dealing with somebody who maybe kind of had you feeling that way. Sad, upset, depressed or some sort of shit like that. Maybe the intimacy was lacking in the relationship. Or maybe it was lost somewhere. But I feel like there's somewhere here where somebody, you're still choosing to manifest love, or you still want to be in love, fall in love, is the sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. Like, it feels like to me you didn't allow somebody to basically change who you are, essentially. Right? Because you could have gave up on love. You could have been like, well, you know what? Fuck love. Fuck this shit. Fuck all that. I feel like I'm always losing in love. Yeah. I have bluff coming out here. So y'all were messing with somebody who was a pretender here. Somebody who wore a mask with you. Essentially a liar, right? That's how I feel about it, at least. If you wearing a mask, you pretending, you obviously not telling me the truth. So, what's going on? I got pride coming out here. Arrogance, ego, and stubborn coming out here. Arrogance, ego, and stubborn. So maybe this is what this person was hiding about themselves. Is that they were actually an arrogant individual. They have a lot of ego. What else, Spirit? I have pain coming out here. Pain. So I feel like there's something going on here where you were resonating with a lot of pain in this situation here. And it's so funny to me. This looks like a woman here who has on like a men's shirt or some sort of vibe like that. I don't know if y'all can see. It almost looks like to me someone, I don't know, somebody here, you could have been having like eating disorders or something like that. Take what resonates and leave the rest. That could be very specific for somebody. But maybe you could have been experiencing like eating disorders or something while you were with this person or some sort of vibe like that. What else, Spirit? I have peace coming out here. Peace. Yeah. So there's a totally different energy I feel like that you have right now. You're in some form of harmony here, balance. I feel like something feels a lot better because you got away from some piece of shit. That's what the hell it feels like to me. Shit. And I do. I feel like, but I still feel like you're kind of like, you know, getting rid of a little bit of that. But I feel like for the most part, you're good to go. So, fuck them. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have confessions, and it's coming out in the reverse. Confessions. This could be somebody new here as well, too. Maybe somebody does not have a confession for you. There's nothing to confess. Maybe that's something here that you dealt with this past person as well, too. Right? Again, going back to the lies. Something unraveling. That's what it says here. Unraveling, coming clean. What was this person up to? Spirit, what else? I have soulmates coming out here. And then look at this. I have confusion in the reverse. Ooh, I told you. So I feel like y'all are manifesting a whole new connection. Y'all are manifesting a soulmate here who's not going to leave you in confusion. That sounds beautiful. That sounds like what the fuck we want. Okay, don't that sound like what a motherfucker want? I just saw 1444 on the clock. Okay, this is a protector here. A chosen one as well, too, is what it feels like to me. So I don't see what the issue is. Okay. I do. And I feel like, too, if you're, right, obviously in the energy of manifesting this individual and they're not here just yet, right? Because even, too, right, everybody's timeline is different. I feel like whatever you're doing, you need to stay. You need to stay doing exactly what you're doing. What is this? I have finality coming out here. Finality, yeah. So somebody bid a farewell to whoever this pretender is up here. Okay. There's closure here. You're leaving this person behind. Yeah, most fucking definitely. You're healing. This is beautiful energy. That's what I'm saying for whoever this is. Like, again, if you do kind of feel like, you know, I kind of feel a difference, but am I really making the changes? Is what I'm manifesting working? Am I really clearing this energy out? This is your confirmation that you are. Okay? This is your confirmation that you are. Somebody, you're doing a really beautiful job. And you know what? The thing that this could have been as well, too, even with this energy being here, right? Because essentially we're still mirrors, right, to people. Who knows? This person that you leaving could have been your twin flame. But even, too, you was pretending with your fucking self, I feel like. Maybe about what you were seeing when it came to this person. I don't know. I don't know if you tried to wipe your eyes and see if the shit was going to change or something like that. But I do. I feel like somebody had you, for the most part, in a consistent state of pain is what it feels like. Constant state. Consistent, constant is what something feels like to me. And obviously there was peace here at some point in time, but the peace diminished somewhere. I don't know. This could have even been somebody who was a friend turned lover as well, too, of the past. Which could be another reason why something also feels very like, yeah, who knows? Maybe that could be very specific for somebody, but maybe you did. Like, you lost a lover and a friend. Which even, too, even when someone has a sexual attraction to you, and you get in a relationship with them, they do become your friend. So, I mean, it could go either way. But something to me does kind of feel like you've known this person since you was little, yay, high, or middle school, high school, maybe. And y'all ended up falling in love with each other or some shit. And something happened here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I have clarity coming out here. Truth. Yeah. So, I do. I definitely feel that way. So, in whatever, you know, way it is that you want to take it, I do. I feel like you didn't just lose a lover, you lost a friend. You lost your homie. So, whatever this person, what did they do? What happened? Outside of them lying and pretending and having a fucking ego. What else did you do? I have emotional storm coming out here. Yeah, I got turmoil. And you know what's funny? I think they're going through it too, to be honest. I think this person is going through it too. And now somebody might have clarity about something, which is always how it goes, isn't it? Now somebody has clarity about maybe the peace that you actually brought this person. Maybe there's some sort of pain that you know this person to be dealing with or have dealt with. And I feel like you probably brought some level of peace to this person. But I almost want to say, I don't know. Obviously, somebody wasn't ready here, but what is this? I told you. This person was your twin flame. They were your twin flame. They were your best friend. They were your sort of vibe here. I told you I was mirroring each other. Yeah. This person feels like shit. I feel like how you felt maybe a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, whatever your timeline is here, 2, whatever the fuck. That's how they're feeling now. What else here, Spirit? Ooh, I got thinking coming out here. Craving, desiring, missing you. This person could be craving you as well. Right? This twin flame of yours, this person of the past. But obviously, I know what you're desiring a soulmate here. You're desiring somebody completely different. That's what you're thinking. That's literally where your head is. Somebody could be an Aries. Aries rules the head. You don't have to be, but that's where somebody's head is at. It's manifesting, desiring, visualizing is what I just heard. You're visualizing here, somebody. What is this? I have distracted coming out here. Sidetrack, changes, and delays coming out. Whoever this twin flame of yours is, y'all already know what I'm about to say. They're going to try to change an outcome here between the two of y'all. Even though you're leaving this person behind. Like I said, they're the one who's missing you, but you're not missing this person. And I feel like you don't want to be sidetracked. You don't want to be distracted. What the fuck you want to be distracted for? But you know, I do kind of feel like I said something in the beginning, like, again, recycle, or you're wondering if you're going to repeat something, or some sort of vibe like that. I just heard it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Like you feel like you just made a mistake or something. I feel like you really beat yourself up for this or something like that. What else, Spirit? I have depth here, and then I also have stress coming out here. Depth and stress. So I feel like this person stressed you out. A lot. A lot. I do. I feel like basically it seems like to me, because I don't see anything here about anyone who was cheating on you or anybody who was, but it just seems like to me someone who, and you know what, maybe they could have been, you never know, right? Take what resonates and leave the rest. But it feels like to me somebody who only thought about themselves. Again, they were very one-sided with you. It feels like to me somebody who, and it even feels like to me like, I don't even want to say these could have been like big lies, but these could have been little lies. And the shit just starts adding up over time. Is what something feels like to me for whoever this read is resonating with. So then it's like, well, I can't trust you. And maybe too, for some of y'all as well, coming from a friend to a lover, you would think that like maybe nothing would change, right? That's what I'm hearing. Right? Nothing would change, right? Because we were friends first. We was homies first. Like, that's what something feels like. That's what I'm feeling. So you was thinking, well, we just going to go deeper, right? Our relationship is just going to grow deeper with each other. Like, something like that. But it ended up becoming turbulent. And I don't know if it's because y'all put a title on something, right? And it felt like it was changed and there was different obligations here or some sort of vibe like that. But I feel like you was stressed. I don't know if this person was stressed about having to live up to a different role in your life or this role in your life or something. I don't know. That's what something almost feels like to me. I have shocking coming out here. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. But it came out in the reverse. Maybe somebody is clearly not shocked about something here. Maybe you're not shocked. Maybe for some of y'all, you kind of already felt like this person was going to come back again, right? We already talking about it anyway. So you're like, I'm not shocked that this person bringing their ass back over here. I'm not. Maybe too, even in the past when this person would come back, even with the shocking card, it's almost kind of giving me the vibe of, right, it says trouble on there. So it's kind of giving me the vibe of, uh-oh. But it's like you still kind of wanted to do it. Right? Like, ooh, they called, or ooh, they reached out to me, or oh, we gonna finally get back together, or some sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here, or they're gonna treat me right this time, or something, right? The truth, clarity coming out here. Instead of pain, I'm gonna get peace, right? Instead of these emotional storms I'm going through, me and my twin flame, we're gonna finally have peace, right? I'm not gonna be stressed, they're not gonna be stressed, right? I'm not gonna be over here pretending with myself, like you're not over here lying to me, telling me whatever the fuck. Yeah, I have elusive here. Dishonesty, deception, trickery. This person was dishonest. And that's just horrible. And you know what is so funny to me, even about this reading? Like I said, this person, they could have cheated. They could have not cheated. They could have done anything. You could be resonating with this reading on any level, right? But it is so funny to me how in this reading, the read is very elusive in regards to what this person has done to you. They still haven't even come out and said, I actually just did this, right? So clearly it's something going on, like I said, where they're selfish or they've lied to you in one way or another. But I do kind of feel like with as much pain that is being here, like I said, that friend to lover, homies and lovers and all types of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. So it's funny to me. It feels like to me someone who is possibly even still struggling with admitting what they did to you. I do. I feel like someone is realizing, damn, I just fucked this shit up. That's what something feels like to me. I just fucked this shit up with my twin flame. And especially too, again, this could be specific, but especially too for it to feel to me like y'all been in each other's lives for a long time. Like even too, maybe before y'all even knew y'all was each other's twin flames or what twin flames were, y'all just knew y'all had a connection to each other. And then it feels like to me like something was taken to the next level. But there was already a tense attraction here is what something feels like to me. And then y'all took something to the next level and it was amazing or it felt amazing. There could have been something here about like somebody pushing you away as well too. I feel like somebody didn't know how to live up to a certain character. I feel like someone didn't know how to live up to a higher version of themselves, so they played a character or something. And maybe you feel like that, like, are you, like, they started to kind of change a little bit if this was a friend or something like that, or you knew them for a period of time. But again, right, a mask here, if they start to unmask themselves, somebody is changing just in fucking general. What's at the bottom here? I got withdrawn coming out. I also have heart fog coming out. And then I also have a curse coming out here, a hex or witchcraft coming out. Okay. So, who knows? Maybe this twin flame of yours, they could consider themselves trying to do some sort of spell work to get you back. Okay, not surprised to see it. That shit always likes to pop out. But I kind of feel like somebody here, you have felt withdrawn for a period of time. You maybe have felt lonely, right? But I feel like this season of you feeling lonely is what you've needed, to be honest. Okay? And maybe not even so much feeling lonely, but just being alone, right? That's what I mean to say. Right? Maybe you just need to be by yourself or to be alone. But I feel like, again, whoever is coming in over here, it feels like to me it's going to be a lot healthier, right? Because, again, you have not just purged this person, but you've also purged this energy that is residing inside of you as well, too, right? Again, you've gone through some form of spiritual development here, right? Your faith here, okay? So I kind of feel like it's this person who's mostly here in the heart fog, right? They know that they've messed up here. They were giving you probably some sort of mixed signals as well too. I just feel like it was like, I feel like, again, that's why that 1 2 1 1 2 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 1 came out, because it was like the relationship probably felt like that, like in and out and in, and well, what are we doing? And well, I don't know, like something to me just feels like you didn't fucking know. Elusive. Spirit, where we going to next? Let's do Kipper. Let's see, I got travel here at the bottom. Okay. Maybe somebody here, you could be traveling right now, or you just like to travel in general. Okay. This new person is traveling to you. I know that fucking much. I do. I literally feel like somebody is en route. That's why I'm like, you need to stay on your path so y'all can meet. Literally. Like, dead the fuck ass. Where's my phone? You need to stay on your path so the two of y'all can meet. Let's do 2 more shuffles here. Spirit, what is hoping and intimacy? What is hoping and intimacy? Hoping and intimacy. Look at this. I told you. And I don't even feel like it's so much unexpected coming out here. Because I do kind of feel like you are expecting this. Because I feel like it's still at the forefront of your mind. Like I said, I feel like for some of y'all, you could just be manifesting in general here as well, too. Who knows? Some of y'all could be manifesting something over here anyway. Okay? But I just kind of feel like this is coming in for you. But I feel like, again, it's because you are open to receive. You're reaching out for it. Even here, too, with this hand, right? Like, you know what? Hell yeah. I'm not going to let that past relationship or, you know, whatever happened with my twin flame defeat me or defeat my chances at love. So, listen, I'm here for it. Yeah, look at this shit coming out here. False narrative. And then I have animosity coming out here. Yeah. I feel like you gave this person a lot of time. That's what it feels like. Even if you didn't know them, right? Like, well, Marissa, I didn't know them since, you know, so-and-so. You gave them a lot of time. 30. Some of y'all maybe 30 fucking years, depending on how old you are. You gave this person 30 years of your life. Okay. You could be 30. Hell, maybe 40, 45. Who knows? But I do. I feel like this person was, like, starting to piss you the fuck off. I do. Even with this finality card, like somebody, you had it up to here. And then it probably got to a point where you weren't even shocked anymore. Right? Again, what's shocking coming out in the reverse that someone was being dishonest with you. Hopefully, we get a little bit more into details because, again, I still feel like this person is still being very elusive as to what it is that they actually did to you. Did they lie about you about something? Spirit, what is bluff and pride? Bluff and pride. So I have Ice Queen coming out here. Ice Queen. So whoever this individual is here, they're an Ice Queen or an Ice King. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? I don't know. This could also be a lesbian relationship as well, too. Because we got quadruple twos, feminine forces, and then we have an Ice Queen here. So this could be, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But I do. I feel like somebody was essentially cold to you in some sort of ways here. I do. I feel like somebody was pushing you away. Or something. Like they couldn't take the intensity of the relationship. Right? Again, intensity, the fire. Ice. And this could even be somebody here, too, that they were lying about. What, you went and chose an Ice Queen instead? Right? Because Ice Queen, for me, can go either way, just depending. But most of the time, it comes out as somebody who's like a cold-hearted individual, right? Or like they don't give a fuck. They're in it for maybe whatever they're in it for, right? But their heart is off. It's off. The chakra is off. So I kind of feel like I do. I feel like somebody started to kind of switch up on you. Even here, 41. 4 and 1 is 5. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I got conflict coming out here. Conflict. And then even with that, somebody hiding their hands here, possibly. Right? You can't see this dude's hands. So I do. I just kind of feel like you didn't know if you were coming or going with this person. That's what it feels like to me. It does. All this feels very elusive. Very much, what are you hiding from me? Very much. That's what it feels like. But I do feel like a lot of what this person did was because they just could not take it. They weren't ready for it. Spirit, what is pain and peace? But the funny thing to me about it is, it's like, well, when were you going to get ready for it? You know what I mean? Because it's sure taking you a long time over here. And I feel like that's why somebody, you have a new contract with a soulmate. Clearly, the divine has canceled out this contract. Or else your soulmate wouldn't even be showing up this strongly. Spirit, what is pain and peace? Pain and peace. Look at this. I have voodoo coming out here. Yeah, so somebody's definitely doing some form of spell work here. Okay, we got the curse that came out over here, hex, witchcraft. Okay, so this person, they could be doing some sort of spell work. Like I said, I feel like you could be as well too, in regards to your healing work here, right? You could be doing some form of self-love work. Again, some sort of work here to bring in your partner as you are healing yourself and whatnot. But I do kind of feel like whoever this person is over here, they are trying to possibly do some sort of spell work to you. right? And maybe somebody wants you to feel some type of way towards them. And I don't know, I don't necessarily feel like this person wants you to feel in pain per se, but I do feel like they want you to feel some type of way so you'll be more apt to coming back to them. Because if you in all of this fucking peace, why would you want to fuck with them, right? And again, like I said, I do kind of feel like you're still a little vulnerable to the energy, because I do feel like you are still ridding yourself of this. But again, I feel like it's more heightened to the point where it's kind of like you wouldn't risk it, or it's not worth it. And so I feel like you're protecting yourself any fucking way. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have an Ice King coming out here. There goes a match, child. Yeah, I do. I do. Like I said, I'm getting two things here. I feel like this person, they might have been, the conflict could have been cheating, right? They could have been seeing somebody else. But again, it's very elusive. Okay? And then I feel like for others of you, I feel like this person pushing you away, in return, that's how you started to treat them, right? You started to push them away. You can only give what you get, right? And vice versa. So it's like, well, if this is what you're going to give me now, okay, cool. So that's what something feels like to me. Like at some point in time, shit was hot, fiery. And that shit just died down or something. And like I said, now I feel like this person is the one who's being affected by this emotional storm and this apprehensive energy and this fucking instability. Spirit, what is confessions in the reverse, soulmates, and confusion in the reverse? Ooh, I got a love offer coming out here. I told you. I'm like, why would this new soulmate have any confessions? They don't have anything to lie to you about. And I also feel like here as well, too, with this confessions card being in the reverse, right? Which to me, if you're coming clean, it's kind of like with this mask, right? The opposite of this mask card. So it feels like to me, whoever this person is, they're genuine about who they are. They're authentic here. Okay? It feels like to me they're going to make you very happy. What else here, Spirit? What is this? Yeah, look at this. I got a star seed coming out here. So this individual is a star seed. You could be here as well, too. 5 and 3 is 8. There goes your abundance, baby. In many forms, honey. Okay. I love that. Spirit, what is finality and healing? Finality and healing? Finality and healing? I had 2 that came out. I have emotional pain here, and then I have self-love. We got a lot of emotional pain and emotional storms going on over here. Yeah, somebody you did. You chose yourself here. Finality to the self-love card. You couldn't keep taking the fucking pain. I told you, you know how much pain you was in over here? Pain, emotional storm. Like, you was fucked up. Stress, depth. And I feel like, and that's what I'm saying to me, something really feels like it took you out because, again, of maybe how long the relationship was, the history behind the relationship, or something like that. I feel like there was something here that was initially already deep anyway. Like, I don't feel like you were trying to search for this person or something. Does that sound weird? I don't feel like you were trying to search for this person. I feel like you kind of already found them. But then when you got with them, you lost them. You lost the true version of this person or something. And it's funny to me on this emotional pain card, there's a heart here and it's broken. So does this person suffer from some form of like a broken heart? That's what I was saying. Is it something like, okay, you know about this person, or maybe as to why they would push you away, or why they, and again, I'm not trying to excuse this person, but I'm just like, okay, well, what is it? You know? And I do. You might know actually some of this person's deepest secrets. It's something that I feel like as well too, which is another reason why I feel like this person is fucked up over here. They really are. Spirit, what is clarity, emotional storm, and twin flames? What is this? Look at this. I got divinity coming out here. That's the truth. This person is in an emotional storm because they know that you were the one for them. They were chosen for you and you were chosen for them. This is your twin fucking flame. Duh. And it is. I know you just were sick, bitch. Like this person was already displaying divine characteristics to you. They already were like doing that as like a friend or as a, and then it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Like I like you, you like me, or like I am attracted to you, or I don't know. I don't know if y'all had a conversation like that. Y'all was fighting the feeling or some sort of shit. Yeah, enamored. Y'all was enamored with each other. That's what I'm saying. Like that's how I felt. I'm like, something here to me feels like you and this person were in deep and they just like sucker punch you, gut punch you, like pulled the fucking rug from up underneath you. Like, wait, what? And you know what I feel like it was too? I feel like somebody just couldn't fess up to confessions. Thank you. That's another reason why this is in reverse, I feel like too, is because I feel like somebody couldn't fess up to the fact that they really weren't there, or they really weren't ready to be able to give you that. And they didn't want to tell you that and hurt your feelings because you was the homie, or you guys were already very close, or you were already blah, 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 blah. It's the sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting. So this person was struggling between, should I be in this relationship with this person or should I leave this person? So I feel like they kind of essentially ended up stringing you along, but I feel like that caused more damage to the relationship because they just couldn't be honest with you. But I feel like this person was like, well, I'm going to break their heart either way it goes. So, but again, like I feel like this person, they have to figure that out. Spirit, what is thinking and distracted? Thinking and distracted. I have actual money here, thoughts, and then I also have manipulation coming out here. Actual money, thoughts, and manipulation coming out. So yeah, I do. I feel like there is some sort of manipulation going on here with some form of spell work. Somebody is paying some sort of money to do something. Maybe to get you to think about them, or to get you to, yeah, they are. Thoughts, thinking, manipulation, yeah. Somebody paying somebody. This could be a priest, a hierophant here, okay? It could be a priestess. It could be whomever, but yeah, they are. Somebody is. They are, okay? And then like I said as well, too, somebody you could be, too. But you also have a money coin up here as well. So even though something could be coming in unexpected, I feel like you're also, again, essentially, again, manifesting as well. Like, I want a new partner. I want a new person, right? I'm making new decisions, new choices. Like I said, even if you are burning a candle, right? I want to bring in this type of love. Even, too, Spirit, make me into this type of person to recognize this type of love, okay? Come through, Spirit. Make me this type of person to recognize this type of love. Let me write that shit down. Okay? Because in order to get the love that you desire, okay, listen, let me be able to recognize it, okay? Especially with all these damn masks going on over here. Spirit, what is stress and depth? Stress and depth. I have Earth Angel here. Moving on, abuse, pathway, and North Node. Yeah. Y'all, essentially, you feel like you were abused by your twin flame, the homie, the lover, the friend. So you're moving on here. I just kind of feel like you feel like, damn, I didn't think you was going to do me like that. That's what something feels like to me. Like, I thought we were better than that. Like, that's what it really feels like to me. And now I have to go my separate way from you when I really didn't even fucking want to. That's what something feels like to me. You did not want to lose this person at all. 44:07 on the clock when I had just looked up. You ain't want to lose this person. Spirit, what is shocking in the reverse and elusive? Shocking in the reverse and elusive? And I feel like that's why you were concerned as well, too, with the distracted energy. Even despite whatever this spell work is, to be honest. right? We could even say too, well, maybe somebody's been doing some form of spell work to you, sent you data. But I don't even feel that way, honestly, about this person. I feel like someone is getting desperate. And they're like, shit, how can I get her back? How can I get him back? What I gotta do? Like, it feels like to me desperation, to be honest. Spirit, what is elusive and shocking in the reverse? I have healer coming out here in the reverse. Healer, yeah, so I do. That's what something feels like to me. It feels like to me somebody here, they're rushing to try to get you back and to try to, but again, somebody here has to heal. That's what I was just saying over here. Like, they're going to have to figure this out, right? Because it's like if you haven't worked on anything, you only up here doing spell work because you're desperate. You're going to recycle an experience. You don't want to recycle it. Let me put that down too. Like, you don't want to recycle this experience. Somebody here, you feel crushed. Maybe somebody here, you could like crushed as well too. Like the pop or something like that. What else here, Spirit? So I think it's safe to say your decision to choose yourself and move on is good. Yeah, and I also have Flying Monkey coming out. It came out in the reverse here. So I do feel like this person is watching you, okay? I don't think that they might have, you know, maybe a whole bunch of other people watching you and all types of stuff like that. Who knows? They might have somebody who peeks in and out here and there with the Flying Monkey coming out in the reverse. But for the most part, I feel like they're the ones who's watching you themselves, okay? And I do. I feel like somebody feels like maybe too even the feeling for them is gone, or maybe that has disappeared or something. And to be honest with you, I feel like the way that you have felt about this person, your feelings for this person will never really change. I feel like even when it does come to like a twin flame connection, right, and this person has caused you so much pain and this and that, you might still always love that person, which might even get on your fucking nerves. Like, why do I even love this person? They done da 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 da. But again, that don't mean you have to like them. That don't mean you got to be anywhere near them. That don't mean... Listen, you go over there, you do you. I'm going to be over here and I'm going to do me. Right? Now, of course, if this person was just a total piece of shit to you, we might have to schedule some other arrangements. However, you know, Spirit, what's at the bottom? I have chakras coming out here. I also have mature woman coming out here. Okay, feminine forces. Yeah. And then I also have obsession coming out here. Not surprised to see it. So I do. I kind of feel like in one way here, there's a mature woman here, a mature man. You are obsessed with your healing energy right now. That's what it feels like to me. And that's why Spirit is like, yes, stay on this path. This is where you need to be. This is where you need to be focused, right? Again, don't get off course. Don't get off course, okay? But then I also feel like in the other aspect here, really in three ways, to be honest, I feel like this past person, this twin flame of yours, they're going to be obsessing over you. They already are at this point. It's already started. They're watching you very heavily. They're going through a fucking storm here. I do feel like there is something that you have activated in this individual, okay? But I just kind of feel like, you know, you got to be with this soulmate. And then I also feel like when it comes to this soulmate, they're going to be obsessed with you. And not in no weird ass way or, you know, sort of weird vibes. But they're actually going to, I feel like, give you what you deserve. What you desire. They're going to actually give a fuck, you know? And again, I don't think that this person of the past was like lacking feelings necessarily per se. I mean, they are coming out as this Ice King, right? But I feel like like I said, something changed. Let's do one more for the plot. I have legal coming out here as well too. Legal. And then I also have a rising star coming out here. Yes, I feel like somebody here, you about to go up in general. I don't know if someone, you have a legal job. Okay, you could work something state, local, municipal, or some sort of vibe. I feel like I'm getting here. But it feels like to me a level up. That's what something feels like to me. Okay. So it feels really good, to be honest. Let's see here. Let's get some tarot going. I'm like, do I want to do some smaller cards? Let's do these cards. What's at the bottom of this? I got the Hangman at the bottom of this deck, Pisces energy. So yeah, somebody here, you're enlightened about something. Or you're choosing to stay on the path. I know that's right. Yeah, somebody here, you're done. Ten of Swords. You're done. You've closed out this cycle, this chapter. I'm proud of you. Shit. Like I said, it feels like you were going through something for a long time. And again, you have to do what you have to do, right? We can't tell you what the fuck to do. But I'm proud of you for making this decision, because looks like to me you needed to, and you about to be way better off, you know? You can only do what you can do. And you did what you could do. Shit. Let's do 2 more. Spirit, what is hoping, intimacy, unexpected money, false narrative, and animosity? Somebody, you could experience ringing in your ears, okay? Yes, look at this. I have the Ace of Swords coming out here. That's the fucking truth. For those of y'all here, I'm fucking telling you, to get the Ace of Swords as the first tarot card, you know how strong that is? Oh, my goodness. Somebody, Spirit is telling you, rest assured, you stay on this path and keep sticking to what it is that you need to do. You got this shit. And then, like I said, maybe whatever even to this false narrative is that's going on over here with this individual, I kind of feel like you know what's up. You know the truth, right? You know why this person really, at this point, is not with you or not around you, right? And even here, too, I feel like they were trying to tell you something differently, right? This girl is whispering in this other girl's ear, right? But that's not what it was. So I feel like you're, yeah, look at this. Page of Swords. So look how that shit flipped out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit is like, be on the lookout for your soulmate here. Okay? I also kind of feel like be on the lookout as well, too, for whatever this manipulation is. This could be something here that you feel like could be attacking your thoughts here, if you will. If you do feel like you are thinking about this past person excessively, or there's something that's going on in that area, okay, you might want to cleanse something here. Cleanse your mind here, your chakras here. Okay? Yeah, I have the 2 of Pentacles coming out. Confirmation. Because I feel like we don't need anything messing with the vibe that you have going on here. Especially with the unexpected money coming in, right? Which was the manifestation card with the pentacle on there. And we got 2 pentacles coming out. So yeah, I most definitely feel that way. We got to keep the vibes high, honey. Okay? Because you're about to get a love offer. Okay? So I don't know what they got going on, honey. But listen. What is this? Yup. Confirmation. Knight of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be. Okay, this past person could be, this new person for you could be, but regardless, you have a new offer who that's coming in here, and I like to fucking see it. Yeah, look at this at the bottom, and this person is healed. I told you, I'm gonna just pull it out. Sagittarius energy, right? No confessions here. I'm not lying to you about anything. They already got the Ace of Swords right here any fucking way. So I do. And I kind of feel like if something does change, right, even with the 2 of Pentacles coming out, this person gonna tell you the truth about why the shit changed, why the plan changed, why they changed their mind, the fuck, like, they're gonna fucking tell you. So you don't have to worry. Spirit, what is pride and bluff, conflict, and Ice Queen? Pride and bluff, conflict, and Ice Queen. I have the Magician coming out here. I have the 6 of Swords, and then I also have the Lovers. Gemini, Virgo energy, and heavy on the Gemini energy coming out here. Okay, so yeah, obviously this was your twin flame that you was having motherfucking conflict with. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. And I'm telling you. The Magician, right? Again, the Magician is already a manifestor, an alchemist. This person was already in your life. It's crazy. I feel like for some of y'all, you manifested this person at a young age. Maybe for some of y'all without even knowing that you were actually manifesting them or that they manifested you. But I also kind of feel like the 2 of y'all were just placed with each other as well too. But I do feel like something did take a progression towards love, right? The 6 of Swords to the Lovers card that's coming out here. Okay, so I do. So this person, like I said, they weren't always cold to you, or they weren't always X, Y, and Z. But again, I feel like you just started to become a reflection of their energy. Because it's like, well, I thought we were cool, but now you starting to be like one-sided, or you're not telling me what's going on. It's like this person's kind of leaving you in the dark is what something feels like to me. Yeah, I have the sun coming out here. How funny is that? They leaving you in the dark and the sun comes out as our yes confirmation card. I guess Spirit said, well, I already used the Ace of Swords, Marissa, so we got to work with what the fuck we got. I got you, Spirit. I got you. We got to work with what the fuck we got. Okay? Hello. Ain't Spirit, wait. Spirit brought me back. Spirit brought me the fuck back. Wait. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? It was on our synchronicities. Where is it, Spirit? You said something like that. Yeah. 1221, take an initiative. 1221, work with what you have and it will get you places. Okay? Come through, Spirit. I know that's right. Hello. So, yeah, let's move along. Spirit, what is pain, peace, voodoo, and ice king? Pain, peace, voodoo, and ice king. This sun beaming on you, girl. I'm hot. Shit. Look at this. I got the kissy face coming out here. I left this card in my Rider-Waite deck. So this person, they're trying to do some sort of spell work to get you to be thinking about them, and maybe something that have to deal with wanting to freak on them too. This could have something to deal with something lustful as well. This person just wants your attention in so many words, right? Obviously, again, they're trying to manipulate. They're missing you. Their heart's broken up here. You broke your own heart. Right? They over here in heart fog. Messed up. All in their emotions. In their motions. What else? Yeah, look at this shit. 9 of Swords coming out here. Talk about ice. Shit. Shit, I need ice. The fuck? Man, this motherfucker can't sleep. I told you they was going through it too. I told you. This is what you was going through initially. It ain't do nothing but flip. The energies have done nothing here but flip. I'm telling you, look at this. I got the star coming out here. And that's what this person sees. Again, the star to the healing card. You extra healing. That's what it feel like to me. And you don't even know it. Am I making the progress? I mean, am I like, what's going on? I mean, I feel like I'm doing something. Like, I'm kind of seeing it, but then, like, I don't know. Like, somebody you was just feeling very unsure, I kind of feel like. But you're doing good. I got the strength card coming out here, Leo. Yeah. So, yeah, they definitely trying to use this voodoo to activate your attention. Okay? They trying to use all their little might here. Okay? Somebody could even be going into their savings account to try to do this spell work to you here. Okay? But I do. Somebody, they want to be seen again. They want to be seen again. And they want to come back. You already know. Spirit, what is confessions in the reverse? Soulmates. What was that? Confusion in the reverse. Love offer and starseed. Y'all, I hope I'm not like, well, I do be glistening, child. But I wonder if I'm sweat glistening. I got the 6 of Cups coming out here. I told you, ooh. This person about to give you a love offer, honey. Somebody's about to get a love offer. Okay? I know that's right. Somebody's very loving. Very loving, very nurturing here. Ooh, look at this. The 10 of fucking Pentacles. I know that's right. And I was just thinking, too, in my head, like, somebody want to put a baby in it, too. They want to put a baby in it. Okay, again, take a resonates and leave the rest. I don't want to hear, Marissa, I can't have no baby. Marissa, I'm not going to do that. Marissa, it's not for you then, okay? But somebody here, yeah, somebody wants you to have that baby. Yeah, star seed. They want to put their seed in you. A star here, even with that. Maybe somebody's child could end up being an Aquarius, or that you could have an Aquarius child, right? Depending on what your timeline is, all this could have happened for you already, or whatever the case may be. But, yeah, somebody wants to give you everything they got. Giving you the best that I got, baby. Okay, bitch. They're trying to give you the best that they fucking got. I know that's right. Look at this shit. I got the 3 of fucking Swords coming out here. This person is about to be totally different from what I feel like you're used to over here. At least when it came to the ending of this relationship. You know what I feel like there could be here, though, on your part? I do feel like even though you are going to be moving on with a soulmate, and they are going to make you genuinely happy. I do feel like there is going to be this piece of you that does kind of wonder, like, damn, it could have been me and my twin flame. We could have had this 10 of Pentacles together. But you know what? That's all right. I got something even better. That's what something feels like to me. Like there is kind of this little bit of like, man, even with the 2 of Pentacles being up there. But again, Temperance, you know somebody else is better for you. Ace of Swords here. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Yeah, that's why you're going to reject this person. I feel like when they either do try to come back and say something to you, or when it comes to maybe returning to sender here, or, you know, keeping the vibes high. Again. Spirit, what is finality, healing, self-love, and emotional pain? What is this? I got the Page of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah. So somebody here, they're trying to apologize now that you're gone or you've walked away, right? And you've chose yourself here. Yeah. I got the Chariot here. Heavy on the Cancer energy. Somebody want to pull up. Yeah, look at this shit. Bottom of the deck, I heard 8 of Wands coming out. They definitely want to pull up. They want to pull up. They want to talk. Like I said, hell, the 8 of Wands to the fucking Strength card up here, down here with all this fucking voodoo shit in our diagonal row. I'm just saying, this motherfucker, I told you, they trying with all they fucking might to get your ass back over here. Yeah, the spell work is heavy than a motherfucker. Like I said, you could maybe be feeling this, or if you are, like I said, you could be doing some sort of spell work down here as well too. Maybe not just in regards to manifesting your new soulmate here, but in regards to returning some sort of manipulative energy. Okay? Because even too, maybe if you are feeling some sort of excessive pain here sometimes, it could be, I got the Hermit coming out here, Virgo. It could be this person's energy, is what I'm saying here. Or something like that. But I do. 2. I just heard a 2 outside. Confirmation. So yeah, I do. But I do. I feel like you're healing. Again, I feel like somebody over here is alone. Yeah, down here alone. But remember, I was saying that you're not lonely. Or no, up here on the back end. You're not lonely. You're just alone. But I feel like this person is lonely. Spirit, what is clarity, twin flames, emotional storm, enamor, and divinity? Yeah, I have the Ace of Wands. Like I said, this relationship started out very passionately. Again, like I said, whether y'all was younger or you met at whatever age and whatever, but that's what it feels like to me. Off rip, something was very much whoosh. Like, this is my twin flame. I felt like I've known this person forever. These intense emotions, like, even too, again, the push-pull sort of vibe. Because, again, that's what's going on with this shit, essentially. In so many fucking words, like, what is this trying to come out? Yeah, I got the 6 of Pentacles coming out here. I do. I feel like that's the push-pull sort of vibe I feel like that I'm getting here. But I do. I feel like this person was initially given to you in some sort of way here. And y'all, like I said, took something to the next level or something. Who knows? Maybe something happened. I don't know. Maybe there was something that happened here involving sex as well, too. I don't know. I don't know if y'all hung out or some sort of shit like that. Again, we got the bedroom up here. They're kissing and shit. The star, strength. Somebody turned somebody out in the fucking bedroom. It's like, oh my God, you my best friend and you just fucked me so good. And maybe y'all didn't mean to fuck or some shit. I don't know. Because even she's sitting over here off the side of the bed or something. It almost feels like to me maybe somebody wondering, what would this look like if we got together? And it's like y'all did it. And then it's like, oh my God, maybe they're like, oh, I regret this. And you're like, wait, what? Like, no. Like something like y'all were on 2 different pages at some point. What was this trying to come out? Look at this. I have the Empress coming out here. Yeah. And like I said, this person knows you are their Empress. They know this. They know the truth. What's at the bottom here? I have Death coming out here. Scorpio energy. Okay? But it is. It's like, it's well, one thing, like I said, it's over. The contract is over. That's exactly why this soulmate is coming out here. Right? So it's like this Empress, she has to move on or some sort of vibe. She called death to it. And it's really not even the fact that she just called death to it. The divine did. Because the divine put y'all together. So, really and fucking truly, it is what it is, you know? So, Spirit, what is thinking, distracted, actual money, manipulation, and thoughts? I have the 8 of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody definitely getting that work done. They paying somebody, child. Okay, they paying some sort of Page of Wands over here to do some sort of work for them. Okay. I feel like they're this Page of Wands too. They're probably paying for it because they can't do it themselves as well. Or some sort of shit. Yeah, look at this. I got the 7 of Swords. Yeah, they definitely manipulating like a motherfucker. And see, this is why they watching you so heavy, even with the flying monkey being over here, because they want to see, is it working? Is she, he, them, they gonna call me? They gonna reach out? Like, you know, even again, 8 of Wands coming out here, the Chariot, right? Like, they gonna end up reaching out to me or what? Or if I do decide to call, are they gonna, you know, forgive me? We gonna get back together? Like, what's going on? That's what somebody want to know. Yeah, confirmation, the 2 of Cups. I heard bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody want to know, y'all getting back together? You could be, they could be. But they want to know. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I do. I feel like this is a confirmation of the past as well, too, though. You would go back in the past. I feel like even with the Queen of Cups being here, like you love this person, you wanted to work it out and shit, right? But then when you would do that, you would realize you were self-sabotaging with the 7 of Swords coming out here as well. So it's just kind of like, damn, I'm delaying my fucking self, right? Because I'm sitting up here trying to, you know, do my healing work with this person, but they're pushing me away. So, you know, I feel like that's how you felt. I heard split the deck here. Yeah, the Tower. Scorpio energy, heavy on Scorpio coming out over here. So it's just kind of like, well, if somebody is making the changes, right, and somebody else isn't making the changes and transformations, well, I see why you chose yourself here. You had to. You had to. Even Spirit made you do it. It's what something feels like to me. Spirit, what is stress, depth, Earth Angel, moving on, abuse, pathway, and North Node here? Again, this came out in the upright, so you're in your North Node. Maybe somebody might want to look at your North Node and see what it is. Maybe it could be a fire sign, okay? Or who knows, maybe your South Node could be a fire sign. Put it where it needs to go, but yeah, I feel like somebody here, you've definitely turned this energy around. Like I said, for those of you who have been wondering, Marissa, am I on the right path? 6 of Wands, yes. Success here. Coming out of a stressful situation, you were in a deeply stressful situation. Oh yeah, like I said, confirmation. An Earth Angel here choosing to move on successfully from being basically abused to a certain degree here. Yeah, being lied to, confused all of the fucking time. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I heard the bottom of the deck. Thank you, with the 5 of Cups coming out. And it was a lot of emotional stress is what something feels like to me. Very emotionally stressful. And maybe so, because we do have quite a bit of water energy down here as it is. So I do. Yeah. I got the High Priestess coming out here. Cancer, Pisces, heavy on that energy. More water. Somebody here, you know. You know. You know what you did was the right thing to do. You know that that's what the download was. You received it. And you did what you had to do. Right? And again, this person, they over here maybe working with a High Priestess. Like I said, a High Priest. Whatever the energy could be here. Okay? Because again, they're feeling some type of way here. They're in regret, right? Because of the choices that they made. And maybe even this person kind of thought, who knows, maybe we could still maybe be friends with the 6 of Wands coming out. But I feel like with this going as deep as it did, yeah, y'all can't be with the 8 of Cups. It's like this is a person like you could never be this person's friend. Like we could never be friends. We got too deep to be friends. That would never work. Okay? That's what it's giving me. That would never work for you. You got too fucking deep to be friends. Spirit, what is elusive, shocking in the reverse, healer in the reverse, and flying monkey in the reverse? After the sun kind of calming down on me a little bit. My dad. I have the 7 of Wands here, and then I have the 3 of Wands coming out here in the reverse. So I do. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I feel like there could be something going on here where you could maybe have this person on the block list or some sort of vibe like that. Clearly, Spirit Team is blocking this person, I feel like, as well, too, which could be another reason why this spell work is also not working. Like I said, you might notice maybe some sort of distracted thinking or some sort of vibes like that, or you could be thinking about this person more, but I don't feel like it's working enough to where it's actually sending you back to this person or some sort of vibes like that with the 3 of Wands coming out here in the reverse. Okay, and then like I said, I kind of feel like this person, they do check in on you with the flying monkey coming out in the reverse, right, with the 3 wands in the reverse. But again, anybody else, I don't really see that as much. Again, maybe from time to time they'll have somebody do a little check-in on your ass or some sort of shit like that. Yeah, I got the 8 of Swords coming out here. Yeah, because somebody, they thinking about you heavily, very much so. They might be keeping it under wraps, too, or some shit. Wherever these flying monkeys are, these could be very trusted individuals or some shit. I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way. To be doing all this checking on you or something. I don't know. Someone feels like they would be embarrassed or I don't know. It's what I feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, but they are. They checking on their fucking twin flame. That's you. 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles coming out here. And they just standing there waiting to see if this spell work is going to work, if you going to reach out. I just told you. And I do. I feel like they're the ones who are going to be in shock that you're not. Because again, like I said, to have lost someone, I feel like, again, you've known them from a long time. You've gotten deep with this person. I feel like somebody was essentially, maybe even too, just hoping for something different, a different outcome or something. Maybe because of those reasons as well, too. But it's a fucking wrap. What's at the bottom here? I got the 3 of Pentacles. I have the Moon. And then I also have the Wheel of Fortune coming out down here. Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. Yeah, I do. You're moving on with whoever this soulmate is the sort of vibes that it's giving me. Spirit has a different person for you here. Okay? A different person for this divine feminine energy. And like I said, I feel like what you went through with this person was a lot of emotional turmoil. Okay? So I feel like with the Moon coming out in the upright next to the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like all of the emotional intelligence that you need in order to make a relationship function is what you're going to receive from this soulmate. Okay? Spirit, let's see who's resonating with this reading. Okay? And get up out of here, honey. Spirit, who is resonating with this reading? Who is resonating with this reading? Let's do 2 more shuffles. Who is resonating with this reading? This was a good read, though, y'all. Spirit, who's resonating with this reading? I have Aquarius coming out here. Hey, Aquarius. What they do, boo? Who is this? Damn, I got another Aquarius coming out here. Don't hurt them now, Aquarius. Who else, Spirit? I have Cancer coming out here. Hey, Cancer. Who else? Now, Aquarius. Damn. I got Taurus coming out here as well, too. Aquarius is like, listen, I got another Cancer. Oh, Cancer, you trying to, I have Capricorn coming out as well, too. Cancer say, I'm trying to catch up. The fuck? Who is this? I have another Taurus coming out. Bro, what is going on? I have Virgo coming out here as well, too. All right, Earth sign squad. Who else here? I got a... Bro, why does it keep coming out this? I got another Capricorn. Why does it keep doing that, y'all? Why does it keep doing that? Who else, Spirit? I got Pisces coming out. Now, if Virgo come out, bitch, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm going to fucking scream. I got Gemini. Thank you. Because I'm about to say, bitch, what the fuck? Who's our honorable mention? And then we also have Leo coming out here, okay? So we got extra fucking heavy on the Aquarius. Heavy on the Cancer, heavy on the Taurus, heavy on the Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Leo. This could be your sign, their sign, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, okay? So I love you guys. I hope that this reading resonated for you. If it did, go ahead and give me a like, honey, okay? A subscription, boo, if you feel called, okay? But I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later, okay? Peace.